It is October 13th. We've made our annual fall break trip to southern Ohio to bow hunt for about 3 or 4 days. We're coming off the back of a full moon, so movement's been a little slow. We're hoping it'll pick up in the next day or two. We're about 4 days past the full moon. We scouted some public this morning. We found where they've been eating white oak acorns, and we've got a piece of private down here that we're gonna go scout. It's got some nice thick, just growed up rough places. We're hoping that it's holding some deer, and it also has the red oaks and the white oaks, chestnut oaks. So if it's anything like that public, if they're on those acorns, we should be good to go. So we'll get in here and check it out. If it's good, we'll lay in there with it tonight.
Acorns everywhere. Just a matter of are the deer in here.
It's never too early to rattle. Lightly, just lightly. We've got a big point over here behind us that's got a lot of beating sign on it. This whole bottom is a bedding area. We've got 15 acres of cedars and just an old grown up field here. We also got another point with our feet. A lot of times you can rattle it just lightly. You don't want to make a big aggressive fight. This time of the year, it's mid-October, but just a light rattle. A lot of times will get their attention. And just say, for instance, they're going to stay over on that point, and they hear that, they might come easing over this way just to check it out. So I've rattled a lot of deer in mid-October, and even opening weekend we've rattled deer in. So it's more they're just coming in because they're curious. So don't be afraid to rattle. Just don't do it too loud. Don't be rearing back and beating them together. Act like you got some sense about it.
So we're sitting here waiting, hoping there's a deer, like a big buck come in, you know. And our phone's dinged. And we look down, and it's a freaking buck. We're watching it live right now. I don't know if you can see it.
Or our other.
Oh, it's on our other camera in the corner. And
There's not been a buck out
There's
there.
that's never happened before. A shooter buck in the daylight. And it's over there. We could have killed it. Sick to our stomachs right now. I mean, that's rough. You come to Ohio and you hunt the wrong spot. That's just sick. We know where we'll be tomorrow. That's for sure. Made up in the tree. This is the place last night where that big buck came in the daylight. Hopefully we can get it done. It's October 15th. It's our last day up here. It's the warmest day up here. We scouted to some public land 2 days ago. And this whole hillside's just got white oaks all over it. They're dropping. Found some pretty good rubs up on top. The wind's blowing pretty good. So we'll see what happens. It's October 15th, and there's a bug grunting down there below us, down on this ridge. He was chasing a doe earlier. As soon as I got to sit down, I heard him grunt, and then they started running, and he's grunting right now. "8:30 this morning." I know if you're watching this video, you probably think we're stupid by now. But, I mean, these deer, they're not... Oh, let me focus this in. They're like being just weird. They're coming in, big mature bucks are coming in the stinking daylight. Like, I don't know. They haven't been doing that. That buck's never came in the daylight in the morning time. Just like the other evening. It's just like random stuff. And we're over here hunting something we just scouted 2 days ago. We had a pretty good morning this morning. Had some rutting action. Could have killed that deer this morning. He's bedded pretty close, I think, to be coming in that late in the morning. We think we're gonna hunt it this evening. We hunted. You guys saw we hunted the corner last night. That buck never showed up. We're just having a rough time up here. We're having good experience though. Buck's coming in the daylight. Got some pretty good footage of a little buck. Rutting action, but you know, we're just not in the right spots. It happens. Happens to most people. Yeah, that was our morning. Catching this evening.
Good enough?
Yeah.
Well, we're dialed in. Time to head after them.
This morning. Well, as you guys can see, the big buck came in, worked out perfect. The plan did. Didn't have any shots at the beginning, but I gut shotted him, and that's my first ever gut shot on a deer. Happens to a lot of people. Of course, you never want it to happen on the biggest buck you've ever shot in your life. We just gotta stay positive. We have to stay positive. We gotta thank the Lord for even letting us have that opportunity. You know, it wasn't the Lord's way for me to place a good shot on that deer, but we can't be mad at him, because everything happens for a reason. He is letting us learn from that experience, and you know, it's really discouraging. You know, I mean, I'm down and out, but we gotta stay positive. It worked out so good. We had the best hunt we've ever had. Me and Dad. What we're gonna do is we're gonna, you know, get some good rest. Go in there about like 10.
About 12 hours.
Give it about 12 hours. You know, we watched the footage back. It's a pretty good gut shot.
It's just as gut shot as a gut shot gets.
Yeah, it happens. You just gotta stay positive. Go in there and hopefully he's hurt real bad, and maybe we can get another shot at him. But we'll catch it in the morning. It's about 10:19. It's been about 15 hours since I shot the deer, but we made it out here, so we'll see you in the woods. We're at the site. I can't find my stinking arrow. It's buried in the ground somewhere. But right here, over here is where he stopped, and there's a bunch of blood. Right there is where he stood forever. He stopped and stood right here for about 10 minutes. Just barely walked up through here. Right here. We smell some guts. The wind's blowing this way, and he went up the hill. And that wind's carrying some kind of smell down through here. He might be laying up there dead.
Dead, baby.
Oh,
dead, baby. Right. Oh, he is right there.
Oh my God,
Son, he went right there, baby. Good dog. Oh, my goodness. Hey, that ain't that 125 yards of that. What a buck.
Here's your arrows. Look here. Aluminum knock still
Still
flashing.
flashing.
Oh my! Serious?
Holy cow, that's a daggum whopper jopper. Look at that kicker coming off the base of that horn.
Oh my gosh! What a stuff!
Oh boy. Son,
Oh my!
pound it, buddy.
Are you serious? You man? Oh no! Arrow no more!
Oh my God.
Holy
deer.
man! I was...
A lot bigger.
You know what? Keegan said when we got it on camera. He said, "I don't think I'll shoot that deer." On
Really?
those pictures, they're just so much bigger than you think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that neck. You're already swollen up this
Oh
time.
my dad. Oh. God. What you
That
think?
thing is way bigger than I thought it was.
What you think?
Gosh, man, look
Look
at
at
that
the
thing.
mass. And that's what those pictures don't get. You're like, that's a little spindly horned deer, man. That ain't, that's a stud. Son, did he not come just tearing the woods down coming down that hill?
Look at this. He's been tearing
Unbelievable.
everything up, son. Golly, this is a big deer.
Man, that's awesome.
This is the biggest deer we've ever killed. I mean, coming to Ohio,
Gosh.
going to the mountains, but this is it, man.
And we got it on film. Oh gosh, that's gonna be
Now wait till you got that in,
a
kid.
gut job right there. But look at this
We'll
deer.
get some pictures right
Yeah,
here.
get them Tim Wilson right now. Man, I'm pumped for you,
Now
kid.
turn it back to me. Golly. So this is a good time to tell people, hey, you gut shoot a deer, give it 12 hours,
It just
don't
walked-
push it. I mean,
What-
this
what?
deer didn't go
You're on
100
14
yards.
hours now, ain't you, Chad?
I'm on 15 hours, and the truth is you'll make bad shots, especially during the rut when they're chasing. So, I mean, if anybody can learn from this deer went 100 yards, and we were so discouraged because we watched it cross the creek and run its horns through a bush like it was making a scrape. And so you're just like, man, that deer's not hurt. But the thing is they don't know they're hurt. And he didn't go from where he'd done that on that bush, maybe 80 yards. And he's dead right here. So if you gut shoot a deer, don't push it is the biggest thing. Don't push it. I know everybody knows that, but don't push it. Give it 12, 15. I think we're on 15 hours. Is that what we just
Yeah.
said? We've 15 hours, and we just walk right to him. So, and it was as the worst possible gut shot. No vitals. Didn't get into the hip. Didn't get into the liver. It was straight through the guts. And the deer didn't even know it was really hurt. So, and here it lays.
Oh
It's
my
a beautiful
goodness,
deer.
man! I was so
Beautiful
worried
deer.
last
They
night.
look good hanging on that bedroom wall, Beagle.
Yeah.
What about the little mission, baby? Turn it,
The
get
little
that mission over here.
Look at this.
This is some advertisement.
I dropped this bow. I dropped it out of the stand, and it didn't even hurt it. And I just shot the biggest deer of my life with it.
I reckon.
I mean, that deer
I
will
mean,
go
it just-
140 easy, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
It'll eat 140 up.
Yeah. It just, the body's so big, it makes their racks look
Yeah.
small until you get up on them, you know.
That
That's
deer
not a
did
small
not look
deer
that
at
big
all.
in pictures.
Did
No,
not.
did not.
Did not. I mean,
Did not. You couldn't tell it had that length and that mass to
you
it.
could not see it. I mean, it walked by the camera yesterday morning, and we was just like, well, there he is. You know,
Yeah.
wasn't like we was.
I wasn't even.
So
I
this
wasn't
is the
even-
deer that Ian's had pictures of yesterday morning on the camera.
If you get a daylight picture in mid-October, if you get a morning time, you know, this buck come in at 8:30, just walk by. We
50
knew
degrees outside.
we knew that he didn't go, you know, maybe a couple of hundred more yards and bedded down. So we felt like we was real close to him. We slipped in, give it about till about 6 o'clock, done just a little bit of light rattling, and he just come thrashing. You see it on the video, but he had been marking his territory all in here. There's scrapes and rubs everywhere, and there's a lot of little bucks. So that gives you a good scenario. Like there's a lot of smaller 8-pointers. So he's bedded 100 yards, and you do just a little bit of light rattling. So he's coming down there to check it out, even though the wind was in his back. He come backwards for a big buck. Normally don't walk with their back, you know, with the wind blowing towards the downwind side. But he come just, I mean, there's no possible way he could wind us. So he comes in, and he's just looking for the fight, and he stops there, and then everything from there you see it on the video. But so that's another thing to learn from trail camera pictures,
Within
right?
5 minutes, he came. After Dad rattled.
Absolutely beautiful, Keegan.
Mm.
That's what it's all about, man. I'm telling you. Chad was right. That's why you make these trips. Hunt deer like that right there.
Yeah, I mean,
You may hunt another
Come
10
up here
years
to-
before you kill anything else like that. But that there's, I'd have smoked that thing all over the creation. Canada, wherever.
it don't matter. That's a dandy
No.
anywhere you go, ain't it? It is for us.
If you guys are wondering, that's Delmar behind the camera. Helped us
Delmar.
find our last
2
deer.
times Delmar's been on these track jobs.
I enjoy it.
So we owe him a couple of track jobs. Moving.
Here's a good picture. Right here. Been all in.
Big wrinkles on it, mate.
Oh, man, it's pretty.
Shoot.
I mean, look
I like it big split brown. What kind of head was that?
Sever.
Sever?
Inch and a half.
A sever. Is that a...
It's an inch and a half. I'm shooting lower poundage. So,
It
use
slips
inch and
like a rage, but it locks into
I
it.
just freaking cut the far out of my finger.
It actually locks.
It done a pretty good
it
job.
won't- You know, it pivots.
That's after shot right there.
Yeah.
25-inch draw is 63-pound draw weight. So inch and a half
So we try to shoot
for these big old thick skinned deer up here. So I mean,
we tried to shoot a little fixed head to get the penetration, but we never could get one to fly exactly right. So these here fly good,
yeah.
and they cut good. So that's what we
Do
use.
this right here, like that, and then like that, and they lock. So it's a pretty good broadhead. I recommend it. Yeah. So if you hit a bone like this, here's a bone. It goes like that, so it don't deflect real bad.
So we spotted this in late September. He'd already made this rub, and there was already a scrape right there. So, and there's good trails going up this bank. So we just went right up in here, put our stand right there, and put a camera. So, man, those early season scrapes, I believe they pay off. When you find a scrape real early, that tells me that more than likely you've got one mature buck and a couple of young bucks, and the mature buck is the one making the scrapes. What we always find, just to sort of mark his territory around all the little bucks. So if I could help you kill a big deer, early season scrape, and
his bedding
good size rubs,
right down there. That's where he's bedding.
just a thick little creek bottom.
Got her in the bed. Or got him in the bed.
Yeah, baby, you wouldn't have had it.
But we thank the Lord for it. You know, even if we didn't find him, even if it didn't kill him, we still gotta always thank the Lord, because he's the only reason we can even do this stuff right here. And you know, it's a good just learning experience, and just a good hunt right there. So we thank him for it.